Aw, and Giz with the shutout. All right, it looks like we're starting. All right, so Diddy Kong Racing 100%. It's probably been a little while since you've seen a race, so just to refresh you guys, this is a 100%, so we will be getting everything in the game. All 47 gold balloons, all 4 keys. We'll be completing all the mini games to get all pieces of the TT amulet, all pieces of the Wizpig amulet, and beating Wizpig 1 and Wizpig 2. And the trophies. Did I mention the trophies? I think I forgot the trophies, but we'll be getting those as well. So we're all synced up and ready to go. So first thing these guys are going to be doing is just hitting up Taj here and switching to the plane, because we need to get these 4 overworld balloons. So both of them already getting off to a bit of a rocky start. I think they both bonked inside the tunnel there. That's kind of funny. But it looks like Obiyo has a slight lead. Maybe just a little bit better movement. So picking up the 3rd balloon there. Here's the 4th one here. And Obiyo's first into Dino Domain. And we'll be going into Jungle Falls. So the first thing you're going to see is Obiyo is opening up the menu to restart the race. And the reason why we do this is because the first time that you enter in a race, there's a little like cutscene that plays. The camera kind of pans around the racers, and you kind of get a little bit of a look at the track. And to skip this, it's actually faster to skip this by just restarting the race, and then you're able to press A to kind of cancel the cutscene, because we've already technically seen this track before. And both of them got the cutscene skip, and how that works is if you pause on the last frame of a race, the game saves and gives you the balloon, but you're able to exit out to the lobby and skip the cutscene where Taj gives you the gold balloon. And this saves about 6 seconds every time you do it, and there's 40 of them in the run. So you definitely want to get as many as possible, but it's tough because it's essentially a 1-frame trick. So we'll see what kind of luck these runners have in that department. See, unfortunately, Obiyo already missed one, so he's gonna have to watch the cutscene. Giz gets it. So now Giz is off to Fossil Canyon, which is one of the tougher car tracks in the game. And there's one kind of important trick that we do on this track called Canyonless. And we're going to see if Giz can kind of pull that off here. He's going to get the blue balloon, hit the zipper, and then use them to get a huge boost into that canyon. Oh, there we go. We got game sound. So Giz kind of did a good job of that, but he unfortunately missed the blue balloon. So let's see if he gets it this time. He does, kind of hits the wall a little bit. Now, it may look like Obiyo is a little bit behind because of that missed cutscene skip. But even if Giz gets all the cutscene skips in this first phase here, Obiyo shouldn't be too far behind because Giz will have to watch a full cutscene after the first minigame. So Obiyo finishing up Fossil Canyon, he gets the cutscene skip. Giz is in Hot Top Volcano and he gets the out of bounds. And the way this works is if you boost into the lava, you're able to use a barrel roll to kind of get past the floor of the lava. And yeah, unfortunately, Obiyo missing it there. And then you're able to kind of duck under the wall and fly out of bounds. And this doesn't mean you can fly necessarily anywhere in the track. You do have to follow some checkpoints. Otherwise, TT will just pop up and say, hey, you're going the wrong way. And then you'll have to turn around, hit a checkpoint, and it can waste a lot of time. How long will this take? It'll probably take about an hour and 55 minutes ish, maybe. So Giz is doing tricky here, and our runners have actually agreed not to do the new trick that was recently discovered about 2 months ago now, I think. That basically turns this race from a 55-second race on average to a 12 or 13 second race. There was a checkpoint abuse glitch that was discovered that allowed you to kind of hit a checkpoint that you would only be able to hit like after the race is finished. Kind of tricking the game into thinking that you finished the race earlier than you have. It's a very bad explanation, but our runners won't be doing it today, so we can just focus on the actual race, which is kind of weird to watch now because we haven't really been doing it all that much. Oh my gosh, Obiyo almost fell off the mountain. If he fell off the mountain, he would have had to restart the entire race. Yeah, no tricky trick. The problem is that it's there's the luck element and as well as a performance element, and it's possible that you could just be trying the trick over and over and over again and just not get it. And if one racer was to get it first try, let's say, and the other person got it like fourth try, it would just be like too much of a handicap over one trick. So that's why Giz and Obiyo agreed not to do the trick. So Giz finished Fire Mountain. And as I said before, Giz has to watch this full cutscene. Oh, it looked like Obiyo dropped his last egg, but that could have been his second egg. Oh yeah, he got it right on the edge there. That was a little scary. Alright, so this is where Obiyo's kind of catch up a little bit, because he doesn't have to watch this cutscene. So Giz still in a little bit of a lead. And now we're on to the silver coin challenge. Giz taking a nasty bonk and then spinning out afterwards. Alright, so Giz has got all his coins. Now he just needs to come in first, which is not that hard. Giz getting his cutscene skip. I think he's gotten all the cutscene skips so far. Very good. And I think Obiyo just missed, well, now he's missed 2. Alright, so Obiyo just 1 lap behind here. Not a huge deficit to make up. These runners are definitely evenly matched. So don't expect, someone to just run away with this race. I'm expecting some back and forth here. Mind you, Obiyo hasn't been playing all that much. He's been focusing more on DK64 at the moment, but still a very, very skilled runner. Yes, that was... Yeah, Obiyo's missed 3, unfortunately, now. And as I said, each one of those cutscene skips is 6 seconds, so that puts him about 16 seconds behind behind Giz. Giz not going for the canyonless on the 3rd lap because he's more concerned with getting those coins. Giz with another cutscene skip. Where is the back and forth most likely to happen? Oh, I don't know. It could honestly, happen anywhere. Giz has been running a relatively smooth race so far, but we're we're 13 minutes in. This run takes about an hour 50. A little over an hour and 50 minutes, so there's lots of race left. There's a lot of opportunities for Giz to make mistakes. We're also going to see what kind of, luck our racers get in terms of the warps later on, which we'll talk about. Yeah, exactly what Blue Saint said. So Giz getting another cutscene skip. I think he's batting 1,000 right now. Oh, it looks like we've corrected the a bit of the audio delay. Obiyo missing his 4th cutscene skip. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's a 1-frame trick, and you have to do it 40 times in a run. It's very difficult. Obiyo starting off with the orange boost. In this race, it's not so bad though. Bubbler in particular, you can get wrecked pretty hard if you don't get the blue boost at the beginning. Okay, so Giz is finished with Tricky 2, and right after he finishes the race, he resets the console because we're going to be going back to the overworlds, and it's faster just to reset the console and go through all this than to watch the 2 cutscenes that come after this race. And you might be thinking, you know, he hasn't done the Dino Trophy race yet, so you don't know why he's leaving, but it's actually faster to do it later, and you'll see why in a little bit. In about 20 minutes time. I think no one... How many runners have gotten the cutscene skip for the entire run? It's never happened. Giz says that he's had a run that's gotten 39 out of 40 cutscene skips. But no one has gotten all 40 in a run. Why is Obiyo not doing Dino Skip? Probably referring to the tricky trick, and yeah, just as Aaron said, they agreed not to do the trick beforehand. To make it even, yeah, it's just to because it's a trick entirely dependent on luck. If one person were to get it really early and another person would, you know, struggle to get it, it would just be too much of a handicap over one trick. So it's to make it a little bit more fair and to kind of just alleviate the stress of both runners, they just decided not to go for it, which is totally understandable. It's a really dumb trick. Alright, so while I was blabbing on about that, our racers finished the car challenge with Taj, and now they're in Snowflake Mountain doing Frosty Village. Which you may have been told that is my least favorite track, but I've actually warmed up to it a little bit. It's not so bad. Surprisingly enough, I absolutely hated this track before, but I'll admit it's not so bad. Glitchless 100% turning next time. Oh man, that's... please no. Okay, so I totally missed it, but I'm assuming Giz grabbed the key. We'll find out after he finished this race if the cutscene skip plays, but yeah, there's a key here. Yeah, so Giz did get the key. Obiyo probably opting to get the key on the 3rd lap. And, yeah. Obiyo's still not that far behind. Nice key grab for Obiyo. Nice cutscene skip for Obiyo. Alright, so Giz is on Everfrost Peak here. You're actually going to see, you know, a proper plane track, because we, the first one was Hot Tub Volcano, and we just went out of bounds and finished it that way. This one we actually have to do properly. Giz with a 103 and a cutscene skip. Not bad. Obiyo, unfortunately, bonking into something. I don't know if it was a tree or a wall or something, but bonking on the plane is one of the worst things you can do. You lose all... Sorry about that. You lose all momentum, and you know, oftentimes you actually get the knockback sends you backwards. It's like really costly to bonk in the plane. So yeah, Obiyo getting a 108, but at least he got the cutscene skip. Giz has world record, right? Yes, he does. Obiyo had it for a short while. But yeah, Giz has had it for the last month or so, I believe. I have it here. It's yeah, Giz has a 148.57, and Obiyo is only 6 seconds behind with a 149.03. It's kind of crazy. Giz with another cutscene skip. I didn't see if he got the cutscene skip on Frosty Village, but I'm pretty sure Giz has still gotten all the skips so far, which is very impressive.
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race.
Giz has gotten them all. That's kind of crazy. And Obiyo's missed at least 4. But he's still not that far behind. Alright, so this is Bluey the Walrus. It's the shortest boss, I believe. So again, Giz resetting after the race finishes. The silver coins and the trophy and all that stuff, we'll get that later. Giz is actually going to do the hover challenge now, and then he's going to go to Sherbet Island. Obiyo following pretty close behind. Commentator, why don't they do the out of bounds for the walrus? Okay, yes, there is an out of bounds clip you can do on that boss race, but it is extremely difficult. No one goes for it except for maybe Nordic Boa. It saves 1.5 seconds if you get it, and if you fail, you have to start the race over again, in most cases. So that's probably why they won't go for it. I know that makes you very sad, Nordic. Hey, I got you, Nordic. Alright, so Giz gets a 114. And you know what? You know what? Okay, so a lot of people say Hover Challenge is the worst race in the game because Hover is the worst vehicle in the game. And yes, the latter is true. Hover is the worst vehicle in the game. But I think I've actually like switched teams. Like I like Hover Challenge. Hover Challenge is good. I would much rather do Hover Challenge than any of the other actual hover races. All right, so Giz is doing his favorite track, Treasure Caves. Kappa. Oh, Bio got a 113. Why do they have hovers back and forth like that? Oh, yes, that's called snaking. And basically, the reason why they do that is because they programmed this game, I guess, to give you a little bit of a speed boost when you're turning in the hovercraft. That could just be by design. Like maybe it just made the control a little bit more like fluid, a little bit more smooth, maybe. But we kind of abuse that mechanic by constantly turning left and right to get that turning speed, and it's faster than just going straight. Treasure Caves is the most BS track, even though it doesn't seem like it. Treasure Caves is a very difficult track. It's so short and so fast and so inconsistent. So yes, I was actually kidding. It's not Giz's favorite track at all. It's probably his least favorite track. He constantly says, "Take this track out of the game," and I totally understand. It's not fun. Alright, so Giz is on Crescent Island. Obiyo is on the last lap of Pirate Lagoon. Giz is probably going to get the key here. Pick up his third key. Unfortunately, doesn't sync up with the tide there, so you had to wait for to get the key a little bit. But he's back on track now. Oh. Alright. Ooh, rough bonk for Obiyo. Getting caught on the edge of that bridge. You have to mention that Giz is one of the best Treasure Caves players there is. Is that true? What does Habe have to say about that? Alright. Obiyo choosing to get his key on the 3rd lap. And the tide was a little nicer for him. He was able to get that key right away. Giz on Whale Bay. This is a good trek. I might actually be starting to like hover. Oh no. Yeah, I still don't think Giz has missed a cutscene skip, which is insane. Like, okay, Whale Bay and Pirate Lagoon, those 2 skips are ridiculously hard to get, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten them both. Trident, have you mentioned that the bananas increase speed? I haven't, no. So in this game, the bananas actually increase your top speed and your acceleration. So you'll see them try to collect as many bananas as they can each race. And for every banana that they get, it increases those 2 stats to a maximum of 10. So Bio's got the cutscene skip, and he's going to Bubbler. So yeah, so you're seeing on Giz, the strategy is to stack these blue boosts, which we usually don't do. It's usually faster to just use the single boosts. But with the way boosting works in the hovercraft, you have to precisely time when you re-grab the accelerator after boosting in the hovercraft, or you will dramatically lose your speed. So by stacking the blue balloons, they only have to do it they only do one boost, one big boost, instead of 3 boosts. Which is just safer, so they don't so that they don't, you know, miss that timing window and then dramatically lose all their speed. Alright, so Giz doing a plane challenge, starting off with a 22-second lap. I didn't see what happened there. That seems a little slow for him. Okay, 20-second lap. The triple balloon strat, also called Stacy strat, a frightening boosting technique. Yeah, I believe Nordic, do you use the 3 individual boosts on Bubbler?
Hello, bye-bye for now.
Alright, so this is where things kind of start getting interesting. Giz is going to start the Dino Domain Trophy race. Which kind of seems like a weird routing choice. I mean, everything seemed like a weird routing choice. We left Dino Domain without doing the trophy. We left Sherbet and Snowflake Mountain without doing silver coins and the trophy race. So if you're kind of seeing this for the first time, it might look a little weird, but there's a method to the madness. Aaron brings up a really good question. Is a wrong warp still wrong if it gives you Dragon Plane? I would say no. It no longer becomes wrong. Only Oxwas uses individual boost set at this point. Gotcha. Oh, this is true. I forgot. Dragon Plane for Future Funland Warp is wrong. Yeah. It's kind of, it's equivalent to a kick in the teeth for sure. Alright. So, pretty much one race separating our racers right now. This is a bit of a deficit, about a minute. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. But I mean, it's not necessarily anything Obiyo has done. You know, yeah, he's missed a couple of cutscene skips here and there, but Giz has been running a pretty clean race so far. And the fact that he hasn't missed a cutscene skip yet is, you know, certainly helps. Alright, so let's pay attention to Giz's screen here. He's gonna go out of bounds here. And magically, there's a loading zone underneath the finish line here. And let's see where this takes us. It takes us to Dragon Forest in the plane. Okay, this is kind of serious now. This is a really good run for Giz. I don't know how he's feeling right now, but I don't know. He might be sweating. Like, this is a really good run he's got going on. Okay, so I feel like there's so much to explain here. Okay, so Giz, well, actually, maybe let's see what Obiyo gets. Okay, so he gets out of bounds. He gets the warp. Oh, bonk. Okay, so Obiyo gets he gets Dragon Force, but he gets it in the car, which is the worst warp you can get. Which is also the most common, about 80% of the time. So he's gonna go to Snowflake Mountain, and he's gonna go to the mini game, Icicle Pyramid. Yeah, could... Oh no, this is bad for Obiyo. He can't restart. Oh no. Would be world record pace with Tricky Trick. Yeah, possibly, if he, you know, if he got through it. Okay, Obiyo is in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, but recovered very nicely. Not so bad. Yeah, if he restarted, that would have that surely would have been a forfeit, because that's like 4.5 minute time loss. Okay, so Giz, he got Dragon Plane, and then he went and did Smokey 1, which is insane. So he's gonna go to Sherbet now. Obiyo is going to kill himself in this minigame. And keep in mind, the game thinks that he's in a trophy race because he never finished the trophy race. So he got 3 first place finishes and a 4th place finish. That always results in a gold trophy. And it looks like he got it in Dino Domain, but he actually got it in Snowflake Mountain because that was the area that he was in at the time of finishing the race. It's crazy. And Giz is actually setting up a similar trick here. He just had a bit more of a detour because he got incredibly good luck. Obiyo having a tough time, unfortunately, on Frosty Village coins. Okay, so Giz wins. You're probably also wondering, well, like, okay, Obiyo got it from losing Icicle Pyramid. How come winning a mini game doesn't trigger the trophy? And that's because when you win a mini game for the first time, it gives you a piece of the TT amulet, and that takes precedence over the trophy race. So we win the minigame first, get the piece of the TT amulet, and then we intentionally kill ourselves. Oh man, Obiyo having the hardest time. So yeah, so now Giz has the trophy for Sherbet Island. Man, there's like so much going on right now. I'm jumping all over the place, so I'm I'm very sorry if I'm not making any sense, but this is just kind of crazy to watch. Okay, so yeah, so now we've got quite a bit of divergence here. Obiyo, I guess he got Dragon Car, so it would have maybe been in his best interest to go to Sherbet Island, but he decided to go to Snowflake Mountain, which is no big deal. But Giz went to Sherbet Island, and he also did Smokey 1, so you know, just keep that in mind when you're while you're watching. It's gonna be hard to tell where our racers are in relation to each other. Has Giz missed a cutscene skip yet? No, I jinxed it. Ah. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What have I done? Oh, did he miss one? I'm so disappointed in myself, guys. I swear this will be the last race I commentate until potentially the next DKR tournament. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's right. Once you, after Fire Mountain, you can skip all the cutscenes. It's not like any percent where, like, we don't do Fire Mountain in any percent, so, the first time you miss a skip in a race, you are forced to watch it. Alright, so Giz getting the skip. Okay, watching for the first time, why do they collect the N sign in the races? For what? You're probably referring to the coins, and this is the second phase of each world, where you have to collect all 8 of these Nintendo coins, and come in first place. So each world has these silver coin challenges, so you're gonna see them quite a bit. Alright, so... Alright. Giz getting the coin he missed on the last lap. Alright, that one wasn't my fault, guys. Missed or planned to not pick it up. Who knows? Power of positivity. That's right. Alright, so... Obiyo on Bluey 2. Getting a little help from the snowballs there. Oh, Giz missing balloon, unfortunately. So on Bubbler 2, they removed one of the blue balloons, which isn't a huge difference, honestly. Oh man, that combo. What's going on, TBK? Who's ahead? Most likely Giz. Giz has had a fairly smooth run up into this point, and he also got Dragon Plane Warp on his first warp. He's like, for sure, like, you know, of course I get Dragon Plane on a run where I don't do tricky and get like all the skips. Like, thanks game, thank you so much for this wonderful gift you've bestowed upon me. Alright, so Obiyo is already back in the Dino Domain trophy race, and that's where Giz is going to be going. So you may be wondering, or you may be thinking, you know, oh, Obiyo's clearly ahead, but you know, keep in mind, Giz has done a different world than Obiyo, and he's also done Smokey 1, which Obiyo has not done yet. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Why do they have to be the clock? They don't have to be the clock, but the clock is the fastest character in the game. I'm pretty sure he's got the fastest top speed, and his acceleration is really good, and his handling is like in the middle, which is exactly what you want. Yes, Dark Dylan, that is correct. We'll get into that. We'll get into that more when he gets to when he actually gets to Dragon Forest. Yeah, Drumstick is also very fast, but his handling is definitely tighter than TT's. Okay, so Obiyo about to do his second warp. Let's see what he gets. Come on, Obiyo, what are you doing? It looked like he just kind of like stalled there. He was not sure what to do. I'm not sure if it would have been a better idea to just finish this race. But no, he's gonna go for the warp. Gets Dragon Car again. What crap luck. Yeah, Obiyo, yeah. He's having a tough run, but he hasn't really been playing this game all that much. He's, you know, he's been playing Donkey Kong 64. Are you kidding me? Man, what is this run? Giz with another Dragon Plane, so he's gonna mess up this route even more by going to Smoky Castle. This is insane. Okay, so I said you get Dragon Car 80% of the time. You get Dragon Plane 10% of the time. So he just hit a warp that you get 1 out of 10 times twice in a row. That's crazy. Is the Dragon Warp RNG? Yeah, it's totally random. You can't like manipulate it. You can't. I mean, well, we haven't found a way to manipulate it, but you basically just take the loading zone, and wherever it spits you out is wherever it spits you out. I mean, you have no say. It doesn't. It has the potential to save time. We will find out later whether Giz can capitalize on that. Alright, so Giz is going to do the world that Obiyo finished, and Obiyo is going to do Sherbet Island.
Snowflake Mountain. Icicle Pyramid.
No, this is not a best of. I mean, if Obiyo wins, technically they would have to race again because he would reset the bracket. But yeah, if Giz wins, it's all over. So, you know, Obiyo had some trouble here. Giz, not so much. He did the strat beautifully. Oh god, Giz running on 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, apparently.
Icicle Pyramid.
I'm not sure if... Usually I think you want to get that first coin, but I'm not sure if Obiyo forgot that he was doing coins, or maybe that's just part of his regular route. I'm not sure. Alright, so Giz getting his Snowflake trophy, and now he's going to be doing Snowflake coins. Obiyo well on his way to finishing Sherbet coins. Who's winning? Giz at the moment.
Frosty Village.
Yeah, I'm sure Giz isn't paying attention to his chat, or he could be watching to maybe keep tabs on Obiyo, but I don't know. I personally, when I'm racing, I just turn everything off and I just focus 100% on the game. Giz missed any skips yet? He's missed 2, I think, so far, which is like still amazing. Still very good. Yeah, Giz could be using splits. He might have separate race splits though, because without the tricky skip, he would most likely be in the red here. So he's probably got like separate racing splits. Alright, Giz getting another cutscene skip.
Snowball Battle.
Yeah, Blue Saints, I totally understand. It definitely works for me sometimes. Like, sometimes you just like get too into the game, and then you just like focus on like every single mistake that you make. Whereas when you're not focusing on the game so much, you kind of just like run on autopilot, and you just kind of let the game play you. Alright, so Obiyo is on his last race of Sherbet Island before going to Leveler 2. Giz has got 2 races left. Wow, that was a nice balloon clip on Giz's screen. Sometimes if you go really fast, you can like clearly go right through a balloon. It's great. It's one of my favorite things about this game. Alright, so a bit of a rough Everfrost Peak for Giz.
Walrus code.
Alright, so Obiyo almost finished with Bubbler. He's going to reset the console. Giz on his last race of Snowflake Mountain. Yeah, MK8 doesn't have silver coin challenges, but it has a wicked multiplayer mode though, or at least the deluxe version. The deluxe version has a wicked multiplayer mode. Yeah, if oh, that's what we need. We need that's why I like this game so much, is because it's a racing game and it has a story mode. Like it doesn't really it's not something you see very often in kart racing games. That's why I like this game and I like CTR so much. Alright, so Obiyo is back in Dino Domain. He's actually going to finish it this time. And Giz is finishing Bluey the Walrus. The story is never really explained though. Yeah, I guess you're right. Or I guess not a story mode, like an adventure mode. I mean, in this game it's called adventure mode. That's what game manuals were used in the 90s for. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so yeah, this is where it's like, this is where it gets interesting, because it looks like Obiyo is 2 races ahead, but you know, we gotta keep in mind that Giz has done both Smoky 1 and Smoky Castle. So that's about oh, let's see here. It's probably about 3.5 minutes. On top of Obiyo here. Alright, so Obiyo obviously not going for the warp here. He needs to finish Dino Domain Trophy. So he's going to finish this race normally. And he goes back in bounds. This is very uncharacteristic of Obiyo. But, I mean, it wasn't a super bad place to go out of bounds. He could have just, like, he went right back out of bounds there, but yeah, you don't see that too often. Alright, so Obiyo has got his trophy. He's gonna go right back in to Dino Domain.
Jungle Falls.
Alright, so Giz finishing his Dino Domain trophy. No warp here. If Obiyo, like, it would really help him if he got Dragon Plane here. You know, let's hope he gets good luck. God forbid he gets overworld warp. That would really be bad. Yes. In versus mode, is the wrong warp still in the race course? Yes. It's there all the time. You can be in tracks mode and take the wrong warp, and it'll warp you into adventure mode, I believe. I could be wrong. Wait, is that wrong? Someone tell me if that's wrong, but I believe that's right. Yeah, it's very strange. Alright, so Obiyo, you know, as long as he gets around that bone there, is going to be doing his warp. He needs Dragon Plane. He cannot afford to lose any more time to Giz. And he gets Dragon Car all 3 times. How very predictable. Alright, so he's gonna do Haunted Woods, which is the shortest race in this world.
Jungle Falls.
Wow, that was a very nice oil slick placement. Alright, so Obiyo has his Dragon Forest trophy, and now he's going to be doing Dragon Forest. Alright, so Obiyo's on Windmill Plains right now. He'll most likely be attempting a pretty tough out-of-bounds clip here. Let's see if he gets it. While he's doing that, Giz is doing his warp. Okay, Obiyo gets out of bounds. Giz missing the loading zone, but he gets it on the second pass. Obiyo actually almost went back in bounds. That would have been really bad for him. Giz getting Dragon Car.
Haunted Woods.
Obiyo missing the skip, unfortunately, but he managed to stay out of bounds the entire time, so that's good. If Giz messes that up, then that's definitely a huge time save for Obiyo. And usually when you get Dragon Plain, you do a different you do Dragon Forest in a different order. He would start with Boulder Canyon, but because he got 2 Dragon Plains and he's already finished Smoky Castle, he's actually going to start back at the beginning with Windmill Plains. All right. So let's see if Giz gets the out of bounds here. And he does. Alright, so very good for him. He needs to stay out of bounds. And, okay, so why is Dragon Plain such a big deal? Well, as we already know, Giz was able to do Smoky 1 early. And what this does is, when you complete the first boss in the world, when you finish the balloon race, it automatically unlocks the coin race. So if he gets the skip here, he could restart. He can restart the race and immediately jump into the coin challenge. Now, when you do this, it saves almost double the amount of time. Instead of 6 seconds, it saves around 12 seconds because it saves, some loading transitions and some overworld movement. So this is where the time save comes from when getting Dragon Plain. I didn't see, but it looked like, yeah. Oh wait, did Giz? Oh, Giz didn't go for the out of bounds on the first lap. Maybe he's gonna do it second lap. But yeah, this is where the time save comes from, and yeah. Although he spent a lot of time buffering that cutscene skip, he still saved a little bit of time. All right, so Giz getting the out of bounds again. Rumor has it, MrsGizamaluke is actually a man. I don't know. I can't confirm whether these rumors are true. All right, gets the cutscene skip again. Very good. Out of bounds on second lap to collect bananas and coins. Yeah, but there's actually a strat where you collect the first 5 coins, I believe, and then go out of bounds on the first lap, and then go back in bounds early on the last lap to grab the last 3 coins, which is a faster strat that you usually see Giz do, but it didn't look like he did it this time. Alright, so Obiyo going to do Smoky 1, and just, again, Giz has already done this, so yeah, so just keep that in mind. The syncs will be, or the routes will be synced up after Dragon 2. Giz getting another restart. His cutscene skips have been like on point today. Oh wow, Obiyo. That looked like a really tough bonk there, and he gets stuck on the windmill too. All right, so Obiyo with the swag front flip after the line. Giz missing a cutscene skip here, but that one's, I mean, it's still 6 seconds, but the restart is definitely more important than the exit to lobby. Alright, so Giz is turning around. He's already done Smoky 2, he's already done Smoky Castle, or sorry, Smoky 1, he's already done Smoky Castle, so he just turns around and right on to the next race. Alright, so Obiyo doing Smoky Castle here. Oh no, he was going like really fast, but unfortunately he turned around before he could deposit the bananas into his chest. And now he's... Alright. This started off really good for Obiyo, but he's making some minor mistakes here. Giz getting another restart. Alright, so now Obiyo going to windmill plains coins. Alright, so we'll see if Obiyo goes for... No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's gonna go do the same route that Giz did. Alright, so Giz is on Boulder Canyon. And even though he's finished Smoky Castle already, he still needs to grab the key here because it's required in for the definition of 100%. So I guess he'll be getting it this lap. Runners usually get it on the second lap. Obiyo getting the out of bounds clip, so very good for him. Let's see this key grab. So he misses it, but he's able to grab it. So not wasting a huge amount of time there is good. Alright, Giz with another restart. He's gotten all 4 restarts. Basically, you know, taking full advantage of the Dragon Warp, or the Dragon Plane Warp. So, yeah. Giz is probably kicking himself right now, like, why is this happening in a race right now? He missed a cutscene skip, but it wasn't a restart. He's gotten all 4 restarts, which saves about 12 seconds, whereas when he misses a cutscene skip on a Silver Coin Challenge, it misses 6 seconds like usual. But he's gotten all the important cutscene skips. Alright. Wow. This is such a great run from Giz. So Giz going to do Smoky 2 now.
If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
Okay, so the world record for this category is 148.57 by MrsGizamaluke. If you're wondering, Votek. And Obiyo is actually not that far behind that. He's got a 149 03. All right. So after Obiyo finishes Dragon or Smokey 2, we're gonna see just how far behind he is. No, this is the grand finals for the 100% tournament. All right, so Giz is finished. He reset the console. That was about 127.17. And Obiyo going to do Dragon 2. Alright, Giz going to do WizPig 1. All right. Alright, so Obiyo finishing up Smokey 2, 129.27, which is about 2 minutes and 20 seconds after Giz. So, pretty big deficit to make up. Yeah, Final Flames got it. So yeah, about 2 minutes and 19 seconds then. Or wait, no, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. God, my math. Alright, so Giz reset the console there afterwards because after you beat WizPig 1, there's like some mock credits and takes a really long time and we don't want to watch that. So the game saves actually when the cutscene begins. So as soon as that cutscene starts, we reset the console so we don't have to watch all that stuff. Alright. Giz off to Future Funland, the last world in the game. So just like he did in Dragon Forest, there's no boss in this world, so we're gonna employ the same technique basically when doing the cutscene skips. We'll restart the race to access those coin challenges early. If he misses them, he can't go back and do them. He has to wait until he has the correct number of balloons. So yeah, to cut down on that overworld time, he wants to get the restarts here. His was about 1.5 minutes behind his PB of Wispig 1, which is crazy because like that's the difference of difference Tricky Skip would have made, basically. Alright, so Giz getting the restart, which we've pretty much come to expect at this point. Like, he's been rocking the cutscene skips all day. An MRRL time. Giz is a legend. Yeah, yeah, Space Dust Alley, man. Like, this track is so difficult, but when someone's able to do it, so clean, it looks so good. And it's so satisfying when you pull it off. But I'm pretty sure Obiyo has the world record in this track. I could be wrong. Wait, okay. Before you take my word as bond. Yeah, Obiyo has got the world record in this track. All right. Dark Moon Caverns, another very tough car track, but it's slowly become one of my favorites. It's one of those tracks that's like really difficult, but then once you kind of understand its quirks and figure out how to do it, it can be a lot of fun. At least for me it is, anyway. Yeah, Obiyo paused. He was probably... he was like, I want to restart this, but you're in a race, man. That would not be a good idea. Man. Giz not having such a great time. He was honking in frustration earlier, and then he hit an oil slick. Ding dong, your opinion is wrong. Oh, Giz missing the restart there. So he can't do the coins just yet. He's going to have to come back to that later. Alright, so Giz is going to exit, and you've seen this before. You know how this works by now. He's going to go to the Dino Domain trophy, and he's going to set up the trophy storage to get that Future Funland trophy.
Ancient Lake.
Serves him right for not doing Dark Moon Caverns out of bounds. Oh, man. You're like, you're such a tough customer, Nordic. Like, you can't always go for the crazy tricks. How much behind is Giz? Giz is really far ahead. He's like a good 2.5 minutes ahead, probably. How long is this race going to be? It's going to be about another, let's say, you know, 16, 17 minutes, maybe? Nordic is right, though. How can you not go for the fastest strats? Because they're really tough, and in most cases they save like 1 to 2 seconds, and if you don't get them, you just get wrecked, and you lose even more time. I've seen Obiyo do it in a tournament race. Or did he do it? He might have done it after the race? I don't know. Maybe he'll go for it. Maybe ask him nicely and he'll do it. There you go. He tried it, but he unfortunately didn't get it. He did get the restart, though. That's important.
Jungle Falls.
See, all you have to do is ask, you know? These runners are such nice guys that you just ask them and they'll backflip for you. Yeah, Nordic's all about the swag. Can I salsa? No.
Top Volcano.
I'm pretty sure Obiyo has the world record on Dark Moon Caverns as well. He sure does. So Giz getting Dragon Car. Giz has had like incredible warp luck today. 2 Dragon Planes. I mean, come on.
Future Funland.
Who is your favorite character that isn't TT?
Spaceport.
Probably Banjo. Banjo. Damn, Obiyo missed the cutscene skip, but he got the restart, so that one's more important. At least I think he got the restart. Pipsy is the correct answer. I'm so sorry, Snowbear, but Pipsy is not the right answer. It's very, very much the wrong answer. So Giz doing Spaceport Alpha out of bounds. Or at least he was doing it. I was not paying attention. I was paying attention to chat. But yeah, we dip out of Future Funland to do the trophy because that's when we have access to Spaceport Alpha, and that's the shortest track in this world with the out of bounds. So we do it here, and this out of bounds is actually only available on the Japanese version of the game. And it's one of the reasons why we use the Japanese version. The other reason actually being Dragon Plane, which we saw twice today. Pipsy is actually like garbage tier. Like Pipsy is really bad. Obiyo dropping a oil slick in front of that zipper. And he's on the second lap. I'm not sure if that was a smart play on his part. He's gonna have to try and get around that now. Oh, maybe a CPU hit it, or I don't know. Maybe I saw something wrong. Alright, Giz doing the coins. Gets the out of bounds. He'll get the other 4 coins on the last lap. Who is the worst character? I mean, it's definitely Pipsy. Pipsy has the lowest top speed and has the sharpest handling, which I guess for a beginner player is good. But it's the worst in speedrunning context. And she has good acceleration, but acceleration doesn't mean anything if you have a really bad top speed. Alright, Giz missing the cutscene skip. Obiyo getting Dragon Car. Conquer is a good substitute to TT. They have very similar handling, so if you kind of want to get the feel of TT, then Conquer is a good character to choose. He's just a little slower. Or a lot slower, but same handling. Right, so Obiyo getting the out of bounds on Spaceport Alpha. Giz sliding on a oil slick. And Giz with the restart. Very nice. No love for your boy Drumstick. Drumstick is good. I mean, he's fast, but his turning is just or his handling is just really tight. So he's not as good a candidate as TT is. Like TT is literally perfect. Like really, really fast, top speed, good acceleration, and mid-tier handling, which is what you want. All right, Obiyo getting the second out of bounds clip. And then after this, Giz has one more race. I'm pretty sure he has to do Dark Moon Caverns coins because he missed the restart on that track. Some honks of frustration after missing that balloon there. And he misses the cutscene skip. How many time trial records does Tip Top have? I actually don't know the answer to that, but I would probably hazard a guess. 0. Like, in no context is Tip Top a superior character. All right, so Obiyo on the what just happened? Oh, Obiyo missed a coin. That's okay. I thought he was on the regular race. I wasn't keeping track, but no, that happens when you miss a coin. That screen pops up and then it just spits you right back into the same race. So Obiyo has to do this race over again. So Giz now going on to the final boss, Wizpig 2. Alright, there we go. Now Obiyo's got all the coins. He's got the restart. Or sorry, the cutscene skip. He's got 2 more races though, so it's unlikely that he would catch up at this point, obviously. Alright. Giz gets the out of bounds, and that's effectively GG. And that is and that's it. Giz is the winner of the Diddy Kong Racing 100% tournament with a time of 1:51.27. Really great run. Started off super strong. He kind of started missing some cutscene skips towards the end, and yeah, but like no major mistakes really. That seemed really smooth. Obiyo, I guess he forfeit. Let's see. Yeah, Obiyo has forfeited the race. He doesn't feel like continuing. Alright. I don't know what the plan is. You're welcome, Blue Saints. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, Nordic. So I don't know what the schedule is like. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right, let's just see what's going on here. All right, we're gonna see if. I think we're gonna see if Giz can. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's up?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So first things first. Before today, when was the last time you had Dragon Plane?
That was a long time ago. I've gotten it very few times lately. So yeah, it was pretty insane to get two Dragon Planes.
Back to back.
But the thing is,
yeah.
like, yeah, the thing is, in the run like this, you don't really want Dragon Plane because like it messes up the route.
Yeah, it's
And-
confusing for us to kind of figure out who's who's ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
And-
the routes get all screwed up. And then you got the second Dragon Plane, so you did Smoky Castle, which screws up the route even more.
Yeah. So you go
Um,
back to the normal route basically.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to grab the key early.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it feels good. Like, I was like a little nervous in the beginning, but then I feel like I started playing really solidly, and I got like every single cutscene skip until like Sherbet 2 or something,
yeah, it was.
and it felt really solid, and I felt like I was gaining a lot of time. So at the end, I got a little tired, but yeah. It felt alright. Like mid 151 is an alright time without tricky skip and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, to us it looked really smooth. It didn't look like there was very many, huge mistakes.
No.
Um,
Like one of the mistakes I remember is that I missed the balloon in Windmill Plains, so I had to take another lap before I got the other.
oh, okay. I was wondering
Yeah.
why. I was wondering
Was I-
why you didn't go out of bounds.
Yeah, I missed the balloon, so I couldn't go out of bounds. So I had to go for the coins on lap 1.
That explains
like-
it.
Yeah, but in general, the run was like not insane, but it was like solid. So
Mhm.
yeah, it was nice. I went unbeaten through the entire tournament, so
Yeah.
feels good. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the tournament. And yeah, thanks to Obiyo. The like he was a bit unfortunate in this run. I feel like he lost a lot of time in a lot of places. But I remember the winners finals. That was a tight race. That was a tight race. So he could have put me into the losers finals there, but I feel like this was a pretty clear win.
Yeah, Obiyo hasn't really been playing this game all that much as of late. He's been focusing on other stuff, kind of taking a bit of a break from Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
He didn't even really want to do this race, but I'm really glad that he decided to
Yeah, me
do
too.
the last race.
Yeah, and like we just decided beforehand not to do the tricky skip, so we would have like a more easy, like fair race, so it wouldn't be like RNG heaven in the beginning.
hmm Nordic Boa is saying he would have destroyed you.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
I guess does that mean that we're gonna have to have like another tournament at some point?
Hopefully. Hopefully we're gonna get another tournament, and I think like the next tournament is probably gonna be all trophy races of some sort. So all trophy races and most likely like a best out of 3. I'm not sure.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, that's the plan for now. But yeah, feels good to take it home. And I think I had 3 of my runs in this tournament were 151s. So
and you had a 150 in the tournament as well, right?
no, I don't think so. I think I had only 151s and 200 because I played with Conquer versus
Oh, right.
in the darkness.
Versus in the darkness.
But I think like all of my races basically were 151s. Yeah, I don't remember.
Mr.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Yeah. I'm not sure if I have anything else to add. What
Hope
about
you had
you?
fun commentating the race.
Oh yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
listen
great
to
to watch.
anything. Like I was just, no chat, no audio, just game. Just going try hard. So
I kind of suspected that you might not be watching.
yeah, no chat, no anything.
All right, so yeah, be sure to follow the runners, MrsGizamaluke and Obiyo, and also make sure to follow Speed Gaming as well. All 4 channels. We've got the SM64 70-star tournament that just started. We've got the freaking Super Mario Odyssey 80% tournament. Like the game it's only been out a month and we've already got a huge tournament.
Yeah.
That started on the 1st, and of course we've got the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past randomizer tournament, which is always super exciting.
Yeah.
Um,
Also the Ocarina of Time thing, right? The season thing, right?
yeah, the puzzle series, I believe.
Yeah.
Those races are really cool too. Yeah, there's actually there's a championship race starting, I guess, at 3 o'clock. So yeah, make sure you follow Speed Gaming because they've always got lots of great racing action going on.
Yeah, for sure. It has been really fun, and we're really happy that we were able to get this through with Speed Gaming, and hopefully we will be able to, yeah, hopefully we will be able to have another tournament here on Speed Gaming soon enough.
Mm-hmm. I would really look forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, thanks everyone, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
All right.
to,
With that,
I'm glad to take it home.
yeah. With that, I think I'm going to sign off. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the tournament, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.